criminal in my ride. That's a you problem. I'm going home. And you hear beep. The alarms are on. I don't know the code. I guess you're sleeping here.
Why don't you stay? I know it's late, but I'm feeling great, and you feel the same. So why don't you stay? I need you to stay.
Hey guys, it's Angie Rush here, or Angel, whatever works best for you. If you haven't yet, go down there and hit that subscribe button. And today I'm gonna hit you guys with another story time. I don't have many story times. I was never a crazy girl. I had like a year span of my life where I went ham. I just turned 18, and I just took that year of my life where I turned 18 and I just explored. I got my first boyfriend. I went to like first parties. So this is usually where most of my story times come from. I've been a pretty good kid. Sorry, settings just changed. I literally used my camera to take pictures of my niece for Easter, and all the settings are out of whack, so bear with me. But today's story time is the story time of him sneaking me in his house. I've talked about this boy before. He was a mess. He's been a mess, and this boy caused havoc in my life. If you haven't seen the last story time, I will put it in the cards, but let's get into the video. Okay, this boy was in and out of my life. Literally, he would text me here and there. He would just want to hang out. He wouldn't have a car. It was always,
my car was broken, my car's in the shop.
I don't even remember what really happened, but he texted me this day and he asked to hang out. I haven't talked to this guy in a long time. Okay, Remy texted me and he wanted to hang out, and I was like, sure. And he asked me like, what do you want to go out to eat? And if you know me, I know there's a lot of girls who are with me. I hate going out to eat for first dates. I hate first dates, period. They're just so awkward to me. I'm awkward as it is, so first dates, sitting there looking eye to eye, it's too awkward for me. I can't do it. So he asked me to go out to eat, and I was like, yeah, maybe. I just gotta finish work. He was texting me throughout my shift like he was on a time span. He made it seem rushed. What time do you want to go eat? What time do you want to go to the movies? He wanted to go to movies or go to eat. What time this, what time that, this and this and that. So it was like he was on a time crunch, and I didn't really understand. We're gonna find out soon, but I was kind of just like, okay, it doesn't matter, I don't know. So he asked me to pick him up because his car, of course, was in the shop and broke down because he's just a waste man, I guess. I don't know. So he asked me to pick him up. Picked up this whack man. When I picked him up, he immediately asked me,
did you still want to go out to eat?
and I was like, no. So he's like, you want to just drive around? I'm like, sure, I'm cool with that. I'm driving. He has to pay his music on the aux, so he played his music on the aux while we're driving. Then he tells me, yeah, I just have to be home by 9. And I'm like, oh, okay. It was just weird because we were grown. I think we were like 19, grown, what grown is at that age, but it was just like, why do you have a curfew? He begins to tell me he has a curfew because he is on
house arrest.
And I was like, how do I got a criminal in my ride. So I asked him what happened, and it was like a breaking and entry charge, I guess, and he said he didn't even go into the house or something like that. He was just there. I don't believe, but it was a breaking and entering. They got caught, and now he's on house arrest, so he has to be home by 9. He's like, I don't really have to be home at 9 because they don't always come to check on me, but I need to be home at 9. And I'm like, I'll get you home at 9. I'm not playing. I'll get you home at 9, boo. He's like my child at this point. He's like my son, my kid. I'll get you home at 9, okay? So we're driving around, listening to his damn music. Did I like it? No. Sorry. Skirt, right? It gets close to 9. Literally, this boy lives like 5 minutes away from me, and I kid you not, I am there. I'm at this house. It's like 8:50. I'm there. And he's like, do you want to come in my house? And I'm like, do I want to go in this boy's house? Angel back then definitely did. If I could go back in time, I would tell Angel not to go inside that damn house. So I thought about it, and I wanted to go in that house. Let me tell you my thought process on this and why I did. This boy was my second kiss, and literally when I liked this boy, I was head over heels for this kid. I don't know why. Head over heels for this kid. When I kissed him for the first time, I literally felt the spark. It was like the best kiss of my life. There was sparks flying. It was like fireworks behind me. Like, that's how amazing this kiss was. It was my second kiss, okay? I'm not experienced. I wanted to experience that kiss again and see if I was tripping back then, because now I don't have my rainbow glasses on anymore and I know this kid, or if he's really just that good of a damn kisser. So that's why I wanted to go in this damn house. Literally, that is it. That is the reason. I kid you not. So I park my car and I go into this house. He opens up the garage. I say something. He goes, shh, shh. red flag number 1. That was red flag number 18. And I was like, why do I have to be quiet? And he was like, just people are sleeping. And then he closes the garage. And this is when I'm like, am I entrapped? Talking again? Shush, just wait, shh. I am so confused. Like, I'm slow, clearly. So we go downstairs to his room and I ask him, am I even allowed to be here? And he's like,
Kind of, not really. Just like keep it down.
and I was like, what the fuck did I get myself into? I'm like so mad at myself at this point, okay? We put Family Guy on. I'm like awkwardly sitting on this bed. Y'all know, like that awkward sit down on the bed. He's like, come cuddle. And I'm like so uncomfortable. Like, you guys don't understand how awkward I am. I'm such an awkward person, especially around men. Like, I'm just awkward and I'm just uncomfortable. So I move back on the bed. Guys, the moment I've been waiting for. He kisses me. And there's nothing. No fireworks. No rainbows. It's just a damn kiss. I've been hyping up in my mind for like a year. I'm so like, what the fuck? So now I'm like, ugh, I was just so let down. My expectations were so like up to here, and it was just like, it was just all the way down. From there, I was ready to dip, okay? Watching this show, and I'm just over it, okay? He tries kissing again, I'm just over it. And then he tries to get sexual, okay? And I was like, no. He's trying. I say, no, I'm not interested. No, thank you. And then he's like, please. And I'm like, tomorrow. I need to get my ass out of here. So then we're just sitting here. You hear someone upstairs. He's like, shh. Someone's walking upstairs. And you hear, beep. And they go back to their room. I'm like, what was that? And he's like, the alarms. Like, they set the alarms. I think it was his aunt who he was living with. And I was like, what do you mean they set the alarms? And he's like, yeah, they set the alarms. And I'm like, I gotta go home. And he's like, I guess you're sleeping here. And I'm like, you're funny, because not me. So I'm like, listen, I'm going home. And he's like, the alarms are on. I don't know the code. I guess you're sleeping here. So guess what I started doing? Ladies, I started packing my stuff, because guess what? That's not a me problem, that's a you problem. And that's what I said. I'm like, that's a you problem. I'm going home. I started getting my stuff ready, collected, getting my shoes on, and he's like, yo, chill. I'll go see what I can do. Just chill. See what you can do, because I'm going home. You know what I hear? Do. Beep. He knew the code. He was trying to trap me. Clearly. So I get my stuff, and he sneaks me upstairs, sneaks me to the garage, and he's like, okay, bye. I go out the garage, I go to my car, I drive my booty home. Next day, he texts me and was like, hey, do you want to chill? And I'm like, I can't, I'm busy. Hey, you want to chill? I can't, busy. Eventually just left him on red. And that was the ratchet ass story of how some nigga snuck me into his house. That was ratchet. That story was ratchet and embarrassing. And now I understand why I have never put that story on my channel, but now it's on here. So enjoy my misery. This should be a lesson learned to females to know your worth. Do not settle. Pay attention to all those damn red flags, because you should never be having hella red flags in your relationships and your situationships and your flinkships, whatever you got. Please know and respect yourself, okay? Respect yourself. You know you're better than that, and you know you deserve better than that. And this goes for men too. Girls are out here playing niggas, so protect yourself too. Nonetheless, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I have other story times, but like I said, I don't have crazy story times. I kind of space them out. But let me know if you have any video ideas or video requests, because a girl is posting 2 to 3 videos a day, so content gets a little dry up in here, a little dry. But thank you so much for watching again. Like I said, don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. I love you guys so much. Remember to be humble, okay? And always remember, self-love is the best love. And it's not goodbye, it's see you Monday. Bye guys. Bye.